Good morning, everybody. Today we are going to be talking about the addition stages that we have been going through in grade 4. We began the year working with pictures, which we then translated into symbols, which we just called numbers. And then we've transferred that over to using place value chart in order to organize our thinking. And today, what we're going to be ending up with is moving on to the final stage, which is standard algorithm. I know that most parents will be super pleased about this because this is actually the way that most of us adults nowadays were taught back when we were in school. One of the things that I noticed is that when I went through school, we were taught how to do it, we memorized how to do it, but then we were not really shown the theory behind why we're doing that. And we've already done all of that theory using pictures, symbols, and then organizing the symbols into place values. Let's get going. We're going to go through the picture stage very quickly right now, just as a review. Our base 10 system uses these pictures to represent numbers, and they all have names. What we have is a big group that we're going to be adding together. We're going to be putting the thousands together first, and then we're going to be putting the 100 flats together, organizing them, and then we'll move into tens. There are none to carry over, but there are some ones. We'll combine those as well. What we're going to find is that as we go through this, there will be opportunities for us to regroup, meaning we'll take a larger number like that, which equals 10 hundreds equals 1,000. That'll become 1,000 on its own, and then we can just regroup that into the group of thousands there. The ones can be grouped. See 2 right at the bottom there that need to be included, and 10 of those will equal 1 10 rod. And what we're left with is 4,103 tens, or 4,130. First, what we're going to do now is move from pictures into the symbols themselves. I've just added the symbols on top of the pictures, removing the pictures, and now we can do the exact same thing that we did before with the pictures. We're actually going to combine the groupings into their place value partners. So the thousands will go together, hundreds will go together, the tens will go together, the ones will go together. What we've done is we've taken the numbers apart and put them back together now, so that we now have 2,625 plus 1,505. So since we're able to break numbers apart and put them back together, then what we know when we come to a new math question, we are able to break those numbers apart again so that we can organize our thinking and organize the place values in a way that makes sense. So once we've created the expanded notation version of these numbers, we can start combining them. The thousands will go together, the hundreds will go together, the tens, and then the ones as well. I've color-coded them so that we can keep track of where we're going to go next. What you see on the screen now is that I've actually taken those colored numbers and I've expanded their notation again, so that I can combine them. When they have a number like 1,100, it's a little bit trickier to add, and so I just trying to break things up usually makes things a lot easier. I put brackets around the thousands and I put brackets around the tens just so that I can make sure that I understand what numbers are actually going together first. You can see that I've combined the numbers that were inside the brackets, keeping the thousands together and the tens together. And as you can see, once we've combined those numbers at the bottom there, we have our final result. I'm going to end the video here, and this is the end of stage 1. Next 2 stages will go by a little bit faster since we're not doing so much expanding of the notations anymore. See you soon.